What's up, guys? It's Seb from Forever Two Wheelin'. Today's an awesome day. I got an SPB-FAB box waiting for me at my front door. Let's do this. Let's talk pipe specs for a minute. The pipe I got is the SPB-FAB Signature Series mid-length for M8 touring with mids. Now you can get pretty well any pipe you want through SPB, whether it be mid-length or full length, and anything from Evo to twin cam to M8, whether it's the Softails or the touring. You can get raw, you can get polished, you can get combustion chambers, you can get heat shields, you can get no heat shields, you can even get Cerakoting now. It's seriously limitless. Check out his website. If you are Canadian, you should be rocking this exhaust because it's Canadian. Also, because it's the best friggin' exhaust around. Hands down, the welds are bananas. It is 304 stainless, everything's back purged, TIG welded, which is super badass. Laser cut brackets. You even get gaskets. I've never bought an exhaust in my life and got gaskets with it. Come on. He seriously takes care of everything. It's all in one package. Check out his site. Check out his Instagram. You won't be sorry. So I already got a couple things started up here. First thing I did was extend the wiring, which you can hardly see, but this guy right here extended all my front O2 sensor wires. So my O2 sensor is a little hard to see. You cannot really, you can just see the end here. I just extended the wiring. I just set my front pipe up. It's just hanging, it's super loose. Both my nuts are on, but they're finger tight. Same thing with the back. The back O2 sensor wires were long enough, so we're good there. Put the back pipe on. Everything is just finger tight. I just finished, sorry about the totally amazing angles here, but I did put on some graphite. I'm having a brain fart here, but anti-seize inside there. Whenever I'm running these 2-in-1 pipes that are super thin, and stainless. Interesting. I do like to put some anti-seize because you are going to pull this apart at some point and you don't want this thing welding itself together. I had a TBR previously on my Dyna. Did the same thing, never really had any issues, but even with the graphite, it's been hard to pop off a couple times. So that's my trick, I'm sticking to it. I don't know if you guys do that. That's what I do, and it seems to be working well. Alright, so to give us room, guys, we removed the rear passenger peg mount. Next thing is the exhaust mount bolts onto the transmission bearing housing, which is this guy here, not so much the cover, but this guy here. So you want to take this off if you want to do it properly. Take your line out, back off all your screws, put your exhaust bracket on, torque these as per the torque spec in the manual in the proper sequence. Retorque that down, put your cover back on, fish your line through wherever you feel it needs to go. And that's the bracket. Alright, so we got our header pipes on, finger tightened. Then we come around. Like I was showing you guys, I like to put some anti-seize in the joints. We got our muffler on, got the springs on, got these finger tightened down, and what you'll want to do is start from the head bolts. Usually they want the bottom flange, then you do the top flange. There is a specific way to do it, refer to your service manual. So we'll tighten the tops, and we'll just kind of wiggle everything to make sure we still got our clearance and there's no contacting anywhere. which there isn't. Want to make sure your pipes are not touching one another, which they're not. And before you tighten everything down, you want to make sure that this whole exhaust, it doesn't matter which brand it is, you want to make sure that the exhaust is sitting in its natural position before you tighten everything down. You don't want to make sure that you tighten the shit out of the head bolts and then it's an inch away from the bracket down here, and then as you tighten it, it's bending the pipe. That's why you see so many guys with blown out welds on exhaust. So just keep that in mind while you're tightening everything. You want everything to sit in a natural position. Okay guys, here's exactly what I was talking about. So the mount didn't work out 100%, the rear mount, and you can see the gap is just slightly off. So I just shimmed it with some washers just to make sure again that the pipe is sitting in its natural position. I don't want to tighten up the head bolts to where the header pipe is not going to move, and then I've got an odd gap here. I tighten the shit out of these, and next thing you know, I'm jacking this pipe into this bracket. Again, that's where you're gonna get a failure in these welds. It doesn't matter who builds these things. If you install it and you put undue pressure in an incorrect spot, it's gonna fail over time. So just pay close attention to how everything is sitting. So finger tighten everything, have a look, give it a wiggle, make sure you got your clearance, which we got. And if you see that you still get some little bit of a weird angle, I mean, just shim it out. There's no shame. Better to have a pipe for a long time than for a week and then you're out for the season. So here it is with all my mess and freaking tools everywhere. But that's it, baby.